SED2 Mathematics. In this video, you will learn about the lesson on Module 1, which is the Metacognition. By the way, this is a requirement presentation for our prelim by our facilitating learner-centered instructor, Mr. Raul Timanuni. So, what is metacognition? According to John Flavel, the term metacognition consists of metacognitive knowledge and metacognitive experiences or revelation. Meaning, metacognition refers to the higher order thinking which involves the active awareness and control over the cognitive processes engaged in learning. So, simply put, the thinking about thinking or learning how to learn. So, look at this chart here. So, metacognition involves the knowledge and skills which you and your students can learn and master. So, teaching strategies to develop metacognition. We have a lot of strategies in order to facilitate learning. So, we have done example, the PQLR, which P stands for tune in, Q for question, L for lesson, and R for remember. So, it can be solved on younger students, like primary grades. It is the metacognitive strategy before listening to a story or presentation. So, another example of the strategies for teaching. Another example is the PQ4R. The review, the Q for question, the 4R which is the read, the recite, review, and reflect. So, this is usually for older students or intermediate and onwards. This is a strategy for using the study of a unit or chapter. So, next, metacognition knowledge variables. So, it is knowledge acquired about cognitive processes. Cognitive meaning it is the mental action or the process of acquiring knowledge and understanding through thoughts, experiences, and senses. In other words, metacognitive knowledge is knowledge that can be used to control over cognitive processes. So, Flavel divides the cognitive knowledge into three categories, to be person variables, task variables, and strategy variables. So, person variables. Knowledge on a person variables, it is the knowledge about how human beings learn and process information, as well as the individual knowledge on one's own learning. For example, you may be aware that you study more effectively if you study early in the morning than late in the evening. So, the task variables. The task variables includes the knowledge that the nature of the task, as well as the type of processing demand that will place upon the individual, or simply it is knowing what really needs to be accomplished, gauging in difficulties, and knowing what will be the effort that demands for you. For example, you may be aware that it takes more time for you to read and comprehend a book in educational philosophy than it is to read and comprehend a novel. That is the example for task variables. So the strategy variables, the knowledge of the strategy variables involves the awareness of the strategy you are using to learn and evaluate whether it is effective. So, for example, if you think that the strategy you are using is not working, you can think of another various strategies that will help you learn better. So, these three variables here all interact in order to learn and apply the metacognition. So let's proceed to the application of metacognition leads one to be an expert learner. So when we say expert learner, they are the one who are highly motivated about learning a certain topic or lesson. The characteristics are they have the deeper knowledge, then they can understand the problem, like the problem solving. They can design new strategies that will be appropriate for the task. They can select important information and check their errors for the better output. That is the characteristic of expert learners. So last, the learners who do not use metacognition remains to be novice learners. So novice learners, they are the one who has no specific knowledge about topics. So the characteristic of the novice learners are they have the limited knowledge, they are satisfied at just scratching the surface without any solution for a problem solving, attempt to process all the information they receive. So the novice learners, lastly, do not examine their quality of the work they have done. So that is the characteristic of the novice learners. So I think that would be all for this lesson that I choose the module 1, and I hope you learned, and thank you for watching.